Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live atop the hill on Berkeley Heights in Waterbury, Connecticut. We have a out-of-conference matchup in the state of Connecticut for boys basketball between the Nonnewaug Chiefs and the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. True to the times of COVID, Waterbury Career Academy dressing only 7 players versus Nonnewaug. If you're looking at their team, their bench looks like a football roster. And that's because you're not seeing things. Nonnewaug, a lot of their starting 5 players off of the football team, looking to build something else here in the wintertime, stay active in the outdoor sports. But they come on the road to Career Academy to face the Spartans, a shorthanded team with a lot of fight.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Waterbury.
We'll take you to the starting lineups, and we'll check back with you. We're moments away from tip-off here at Waterbury High School basketball.
Prior to the game, we'd like to remind all spectators that the CIAC and NBL require us to maintain high standards of sportsmanship and appropriate conduct toward players, other spectators, and officials. Also, all student athletes should support a positive and encouraging environment. Lastly, we ask all athletes and spectators to abide by the indoor mask requirement by covering your nose and mouth. At this time, to honor America, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. And now, for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the visiting Chiefs. Number 5, Ben Conti. Number 10, Dylan Chung. Number 11, Ben Roden. Number 15, Aiden Colby. And number 24, Charles Rickenbach. And now, for your Waterbury Career Academy Spartans, number 12, Sonny Pierce. Number 3, Jason Kennedy. Number 15, Aiden Cross. Number 23, Jaden Bracey. And number 32, Jeremiah Williams.
So those are the starting 5 for both teams as we get set, as we are moments away from tip. As the Nonnewaug Chiefs, coached up by Tim Fitzpatrick, been doing this a little while, former coach of Chase Collegiate Academy before they closed down. And on the other side of the court, Ronan O'Leary, been coaching here at Career Academy since its inception here on the north end of Waterbury. But the teams are set to break their huddles as we are ready for the first frame of basketball. So the teams are set to take the floor. This game will be officiated by Tom Wadach and Rick Raffone. Both decades and decades and decades in this profession, and the ball is up and the tip is won by Career Academy as they now take it into the front court. As Pierce now drives, floats, no good. A rebound there, offensive board back up top, and Career Academy looks to reset. Swinging it up top is Kennedy and Pierce. So they play catch versus the zone defense. Shot is up and no good. Long there for Kennedy, and back the other way come the Chiefs of Nonnewaug. Corner three, Conti up and good. So the scoring gets started with Ben Conti in the corner as the defense extends out a little bit. Dribble picked up, almost turns it over now, right into the backcourt. Pressure now broken at the moment. Double teams come, risky pass now, pull-up jumpers up and no good. Battle for the rebound, won by Career Academy. Layup up, no good. Another battle for and another offensive board for the Spartans is pulling it out now as Aiden Cross as he gets it into the corner to Jeremiah Williams. And now back up top is Cross as he waits and settles. Takes some time off the clock, and Nonnewaug waits back in their zone. No shot clock, so this can take all day as they start to get into their offense. Kennedy now makes a move, gets it back over to Cross. Skip pass over to Kennedy. Kennedy tries the deep three to answer, no good, and the rebound comes down to Aiden Colby, and he pushes the other way. Corner now, Ben Roden, three ball up and no good. Rebounded by the Spartans by Jeremiah Williams. That's his fourth board. Now picking up his dribble into the front court, and a wild pass sails out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Chiefs ball.
There's a wild pass sails out of bounds. Turnover as Nonnewaug now walks it into the front court with a 3-0 lead. As they get into their offense now, into the corner, Conti again from three, short this time, no good. And pushing back the other way comes Career Academy. Pierce now loses it and turns it over. Quickly back the other way come the Chiefs and laying up and good. It's Dylan Chung. As they extend the lead 5-0 to Nonnewaug. Now Kennedy now pull up jumper, no good again as he can't find his stroke, and back the other way quickly comes Conti. Conti into Chung, Chung back out to Conti. Conti for three, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kennedy. And he gets it over to Pierre. Go the other way. Pierre now drives, tries to draw some contact, short on the layup, gets his own miss up and no good. And another big rebound for Colby. Or I'm sorry, that was Charles Rickenback with another board. Now swinging it around is Nonnewaug. Floats it up is Conti to the bigger Rickenback. Rickenback unable to finish and out of bounds over to the Spartans. So just about halfway through this first quarter, Career Academy looking for their bearings, down 5-0 early. They walk it into the front court now, crossing the timeline versus the pseudo pressure, and the ball is thrown past the legs of Jaden Bracey, who wasn't ready for it, but the officials said that the ball grazed off of the leg of Rickenback. So we'll have another possession on this end for the Spartans as they inbound it up top. Cross now waits, gets it over to Williams. Williams in the corner to Bracey. Bracey loses it, quickly back the other way. Ben Roden through contact, up and good.
Number 11, Roden.
So the lead now 7-0 with 4:30 to play in the first quarter. Defense extended in a 1-2-2. Williams in the corner throws it out top to Pierre. Pierre now drives middle, challenges the bigger defender, up and good through the contact. Sonny Pierce getting the scoring started for the Spartans. Draws the foul on Rickenback, and he'll head to the line to try to complete the three-point play. shot is up, no good, but rebounded again by Bracy. Driving in, shot up, no good from the floater attempt by Cross. And quickly back the other way comes Nonnewaug. Roden now drives in, unable to finish through the contact, but draws the foul on Jaden Bracy.
Martin's foul number 23, Jaden Bracy, his first, team's first. Going to line shooting 2 for Nonnewaug, number 11, Ben Roden. Takes the first.
Hey.
Makes it home. Jason Kennedy.
So now to the line is Kennedy. Hello. What's up?
He makes the second. Number 11, Roden.
Yes, everything is straight up and down. Which one? Was that 2 o'clock the whole time?
Spartans foul number 12, Sonny Pierce. His first, 8 second.
They're there. .252 remaining. Yeah, it's not high. It's not very high in the yet. Drag and drop.
Shooting 2 for the Spartans, Jason Kennedy.
I'll take no news as good news, and I'll just play them. And if you call
me, foul number 15, Aiden Colby. His second, team's third.
Free throws up and good.
Makes the first. Checking the game for Nonnewaug, number 13, Ben Stewart.
So Stewart checks in the game for Nonnewaug. Second shot is up and good. for Kennedy. So that cuts the lead now to 7 with 1:52 to go in the first frame. Is back the other way now comes Conti as Nonnewaug gets into their offense, swinging it around. Around the horn it goes now, back to Chung. Chung now waits. Defense content to sit back now in a 3-2. Ball gets swung around, corner 3 ball up way off, no good. Big rebound there by Rickenback. Kicks it out in the corner, but a travel called, so turnover. Now unforced turnover, 90 seconds to go in the quarter. And Career Academy looks to try to cut into this lead a little bit more. Now into the corner, Williams. Williams swings it around. Back up top it goes, waits, makes a move, step back 3 ball, up and no good off the front of the rim. Battle for it, but now back the other way comes Stewart. Stolen though, there by Pearson over to Kennedy.
Spartans basket, Jason Kennedy.
And that cuts the lead to 12-7 with 55 seconds to go in the first quarter. Nonnewaug now trying to break this 3-2 zone defense, gets it into the corner. Conti, bad pass now into the trees, now up and good by Rickenback. And that ends the scoring drought for the Chiefs. And now with 30 seconds to play, here comes Career Academy back the other way. So Colby up top now, directs the offense. Back over to Pierce. Pierce now gets it back deep, 3 ball up and no good. Battle for it, Conti comes up with it, and he looks to push with 10 seconds remaining. Into the corner now, Roden over to Conti. Rickenback can't handle the pass, 4 seconds to play, a chance if they push. Back the other way, cross, 3 ball up and good to beat the buzzer.
Aiden Cross.
So Aiden Cross gets onto the board.
Your score, Nonnewaug 14, Spartans 10.
As we head into the second frame with a feisty battle to get back into it by the Career Academy Spartans as they trail the Nonnewaug to 10. We'll take a quick break and we'll come back for the second quarter. So the horn sounds and the huddles break as we get ready for the second frame of action in this inter-conference battle between a Berkshire League team, the Nonnewaug Chiefs, and the home team, the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans. Looking to defend home court short-handed, only dressing 7 players today. Facing off against the deep bench over in Nonnewaug. So we'll get the action started as the ball is inbounded there to Conti, and Conti will get the offense started. Career Academy content to wait back. Ball goes up and no good. Rebound and pushing back the other way is Cross. Cross pushes into the corner to Pierce. Pierce drives, floaters up and good. So Pierce now cuts the lead to 2 as Conti walks it up. As we have a game, folks. So Nonnewaug swings it top of the key there to Stewart. Stewart back over to Roden. Roden to Chung. Chung to Roden as they play catch. Now gets it back over to Conti. Conti pushes it over to Stewart. Stewart now battle for it, and a jump ball is called. Possession arrow favors the Spartans, so turnover there. So we have a substitute here as Aiden Colby comes back into the game. Checking in for Rickenback as he'll take a breather. As the 1-2-2 press, half-court press kind of extends now into the corner. Williams short over to
Spartans basket, Jason Kennedy.
Kennedy, short jumper up and good. And we have a tie game. So Career Academy sits back in their defense. Stewart now skip pass into the corner to Roden. Roden missing on the 3 ball and rebounded there by Kennedy. Kennedy tries to push, nearly turns it over. Cross comes up with it now. Cross now, wild pass, and that's going to be a turnover over and back.
Backcourt, Nonnewaug ball.
And a turnover there, and Nonnewaug will take over. So side out, Conti to Stewart. Stewart off pass there, lazy pass. Swings it around, Conti deep 3-ball, up and no good. And a rebound there by Williams. So he evades the defender, nearly turns it over. Ball battled for another short jumper from Pierce, and Pierce then frustration foul 80 feet from the hoop as he picks up the foul. That's the 6th-team foul for the Spartans. So we'll have a side out.
Spartans foul number 12, Sonny Pierce, his 2nd, team's 3rd.
As we're knotted up here at 14 apiece with 6:06 remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Conti will walk it up. Dishes it to Roden. Roden back over to Conti, gets it back, thinks about it. As they just play catch up top. Ball goes into Chung. Chung now over to Roden. Roden makes the move off on the side of the backboard. Contact, no call. But back the other way comes Williams for the Spartans. Resets up top. Over to Kennedy as he misses the 3-ball. No good as we remain tied up. Rebound here from Colby. Colby quickly ahead to Conti. Conti over to Roden as they play some good ball movement here. Wide open 3-ball up and no good. Rebound by Jaden Bracey and back the other way. Bad pass there, but battled for. Williams ends up coming up with it underneath. Pierce, nice spin move off the glass and up and good. So a timeout here from Tim Fitzpatrick as Nonnewaug sees their lead evaporate. His Career Academy on a big scoring run overtakes the lead 16-14 as we take a break here. We'll come back at the end of the timeout here in Waterbury boys basketball on YouTube. You can hear a pin drop. Yeah, it's like a library. So the second horn sounds, the whistles blow as the teams take their respective sides. As we head back to the stage for more action. This Career Academy, short-handed, holding a 2-point lead over Nonnewaug, 16-14 with 5:05 to play in the half. As Conti for Nonnewaug walks it up and gets it over to Chung. So he hands it off over to Colby. So then Roden now as they play a little weave action. It's back over to opposite corner now. Now as they get it inside, too many steps and another turnover for the Chiefs. And back the other way will come Career Academy. So Pierce now into the front court as Nonnewaug switches to a man defense. Looking to pressure the Spartans as Pierce ends up with it. Pierce, though, a little bit aggressive with his steps. Turns it over with the traveling violation. And Nonnewaug will take over possession with a side out. So Cross inbounds it, or excuse me, Colby inbounds it to Conti. As now up top is Roden. Roden looks to make a move now. Over to Colby. Colby pulls it back out. Colby now makes a move. Floater outside the paint, no good. A lot of bodies hitting the floor, but wrong place, wrong time. Sonny Pierce stepped on the line as the ball bounced off his shoulder, and Nonnewaug will take possession underneath with 4:12 to play, trailing by 2 to the home team, Spartans. Ball inbounded now to Roden. He waits up top. And Career Academy waits up top with their 3-2 zone. Content to wait. Now Colby into Conti. Shot up, no good, unable to finish through contact with Chung, but Chung will head to the line for 2 shots. Foul on Jaden Bracey there.
Spartans foul number 23, Jaden Bracey.
So now Chung will head to the line for 2. First shot is up high, arcing shot is in for Dylan Chung.
At the line, shooting 2 for Nonnewaug, number 10, Dylan Chung.
So the second shot settles up and no good off of the back rim as it rattles out. Offensive rebound there, though, by Charles Rickenback. As Nonnewaug swings it around now, looking to find an opening in this zone. As the scoring drought continues, no field goals this quarter for the Chiefs. So they play catch now, looking to find that hole. Conti waits now, gets it over to Colby. Colby now settles and back up top. Now Conti runs out of space, picks up his dribble. Back over to Colby. Colby now makes his move, goes underneath the basket, hockey style, comes back on the other side. Over to Roden. Roden over to Colby. Colby now finally breaks the scoring drought and retakes the lead for the Chiefs with the 3 ball. So 3:10 to play, 18-16. Nonnewaug. There's a sloppy pass there. Finds its rightful spot in Sonny Pierce's hands. Is now Career Academy looking to play catch. Aiden Cross now pull-up J is good. So Aiden Cross now getting his scoring on. Tying the game at 18 apiece. Nonnewaug now waits for the defense to settle. As Colby waits, nearly turns it over, almost out of the reach of Roden, but he's able to come up with it. Skip pass into the corner to Conti. Quick pass over to Roden. Roden now over to Colby. Back and forth they go, swinging 3 ball up and good. There by Ben Conti as the scoring is starting to heat up. 2:25 to play, 21-18. Nonnewaug taking the lead. Now in the backcourt now, he better hurry up. He just gets across in time was Aiden Cross. Now Pierce now trying to go baseline off the side of the backboard and quickly back the other way comes Conti looking to push through contact, able to put it up and in. So Ronan O'Leary now looking to stop the bleeding as Nonnewaug finds their bearing, looking to build on that lead now up to 5 with 2:03 to play, up 23-18. We'll take a quick break for the timeout. We'll come right back. Back live from the 2:03 with 2:03 to play in the first half of action between the Career Academy Spartans and the Nonnewaug Chiefs. As the Chiefs hold on to a 5-point lead at the moment now. As we get back to action, ball inbounded to Aiden Cross as he surveys the defense, a 1-2-1-1 extended defense, half court, and now from 3 there, Jason Kennedy from deep cuts the lead down to 2. And quickly back the other way comes Conti for Nonnewaug. So the scoring picking up here late in the second half, or second quarter, I should say. As Nonnewaug now plays catch up top. Back and forth they go into the corner now to Colby. Colby tries to go baseline, gets it in the Chung. Chung offensive board. Pumps now, nearly throws it away and does. Unforced turnover there. With 1:20 to play, Career Academy with a chance to tie or take the lead as Williams inbounds it to Cross. And back the other way now into the front court come the Spartans. Up top is Kennedy. Kennedy now thinks about it. Over to Cross. Cross now to Bracey. Bracey pulls up from just inside the 3-point line. Offensive board now for Kennedy. Kennedy misses off the top of the glass, no good, but pushing the other way alone is Chung. Chung, though, blows the fast break layup and quickly back the other way comes Kennedy. Kennedy now hezzy, floaters up off glass, no good, battle for it. Picked up by Rickenback, and he's slapped underneath by Williams. And Rickenback now will draw the foul as we'll go 90 feet inbound and head the other way.
Spartans foul number 32, Jeremiah Williams. His first, team score.
So we have a substitution now. First player off the bench for Career Academy. Number 1, Jonathan Bracey. Freshman guard checks in, comes into the point of the defense. As Ben Conti now crosses half court, getting into the offense with 30 seconds to play. No shot clock, so they can wait until the last shot as he gets it over to Colby. Colby thinks about it. Now Conti, and back over to Conti now. Now they're looking to get into their stuff with 16 seconds to play. Swinging it around the key. Roden with it, back over to Conti, into the corner to Colby. Colby now pump fakes to Roden. Roden over to Conti. Conti drives middle. Wild layup off the glass, no good. And that'll take us to the end of the first half as the Nonnewaug Chiefs 23, the Career Academy Spartans 21. So we'll take a break at halftime and come back for the second half of action between these two out-of-league teams. Cool and cold outside, but the action is heating up here as we get ready for the final 16 minutes to settle this out-of-conference matchup between the Waterbury Career Academy Spartans and the Nonnewaug Chiefs. So we headed into the break with a lot of baskets in the last 2 minutes, probably more at least than we've had up to this point, but 23-21, slim lead held on to by the Nonnewaug team as they will get possession to open the second half. Here as we get ready. Now as Rick Raffone hands it off and inbounding it, or giving it to Aiden Colby, inbounding it to Conti. And now a skip pass over the top, no good. Bodies hit the floor, but offensive board battled for by Rickenback, and Rickenback gets the scoring started for the second half for the Chiefs. Is walking it up now is Kennedy, or excuse me, that's Aiden Cross walking it up. As Hillwaite now turns it over though, cutting into the passing lane was Conti. Conti gives it up to Colby running the floor, and Colby hits the fast break layup as they get out and running. Now as they extend the lead to 6, 27-21, less than a minute in to the second half. Now as crossing half court was Cross as he gets it over to Pierce. Bracey does the weave now with Cross. Cross tries going up and under, no good, and quickly back the other way comes Conti. Conti drives it in off glass, no good. Rebound there by Pierce, and Pierce now pushing it the other way. Looks to put a move, goes middle, nearly turns it over, passed tapped away by Ben Roden. But Career Academy will retain possession underneath as Williams to inbound. Gets it right into Bracey. Bracey turns it over now, stolen away by Rickenback, and back the other way come the Chiefs. Nearly turned it over there, bad pass over to Roden. Roden now to Chung just inside the three-point line. Bucket up and good.
Number 10, Chung.
So Cross now slowly walking it up, crossing the timeline now. Gets into the offense, man defense waiting for him for Nonnewaug. Three-pointer up and no good. Rims out by Kennedy, and quickly back the other way comes Chung for Nonnewaug. Into the corner to Conti. Conti corner three, no good. Tries to go for the offensive board, but back the other way comes Cross. Cross looking to push 3-on-2. Up and under, no good. Had Kennedy open underneath and missed him. Missed the layup now, quickly back the other way. Lots of hands on the ball. Contact, unable to finish through. It was Aiden Colby. That ball ricochets out of bounds. Retained possession though for Nonnewaug as underneath Conti will inbound it. Bodies battling underneath. So now it's inbounded to Colby as they swing it back around. Roden now straightaway three, up and good. So timeout now by Ronan O'Leary as he tries to stop the bleeding as the lead balloons to 32-21. As we'll take a quick break here with 5:48 to play in the third quarter. This is Waterbury boys basketball on YouTube. So the teams break the huddle and take center stage once more. As Nonnewaug now opening up to an 11-point lead to open up the third quarter. Just blitzing the Career Academy team as they're playing short-handed now. Only 7 players dressed, a couple of JV players waiting. As now we'll get back into action, inbounded to Kennedy. As Cross now slowly now will walk it up. Defense content with waiting. Now into the front court now. Extends out a little bit. Hands it off to Pierce. Pierce now, pocket pass. Trying to split the defense was Bracy. But Bracy bounces off the defender and turns it over. So now the other way comes Conti over to Colby as they look to play catch once more. Thinking about it in the corner was Conti, but he pulls it back out. Roden now surveying up top. Skip pass over to Conti now. Chung just inside the three-point line, feeling himself no good. Offensive board, though, by Rickenback as he's starting to get going now in the second half. And the lead balloons to 13, 5:02 to play. So now slowly again into the front court is Cross. Cross now to Pierce. Pierce now stumbles, loses it. Now back the other way comes Conti. Up ahead, Chung. Chung now gets rejected by Kennedy. So now a foul on Nonnewaug. Dylan Chung now trying to redeem himself after getting rejected on the fast break layup, but commits the foul. So that's the 4th team foul on the Nonnewaug Chiefs. And back the other way now comes Kennedy for the Spartans. Or sorry, that was Sonny Pierce, dishes it off to Jason Kennedy. Crosses over, pump fakes now. Trying to go in now to Bracy as Bracy. Well, see, we have a jump ball here. So possession favors the home Spartans as they'll inbound it underneath. So a tie up for Bracy. So he tries to get going. Running through their sets, going high up, but nearly turned over. But into the backcourt receiving it is Aiden Cross. Cross now goes middle, contact, and the foul there on Ben Roden. Aiden Cross will head to the line for 2 to try to get the first points of the third quarter onto the board for the Career Academy Spartans. So now Cross waits, shot is up and good. So first points of the third quarter for the Career Academy team belong to Aiden Cross, but they got some work to do, down 12 now. Second free throw on hold at the moment, but we're settled now, and Cross now will take his time. Second shot up and good, so lead now 11 with 4:24 to play in the third quarter. As Nonnewaug walks it up now. Career Academy into a man defense to try to stir the pot a little bit. Rickenback now, pick and roll action, goes middle. and misses on the lay-in attempt, but draws the foul. So he'll head to the line for 2 free throws.
23, Jaden Bracy. His third.
So the foul on Bracy, third foul on him. As Rickenbach now heads to the line, looking to get those points back. First shot up and good.
Line shooting 2 for Nonnewaug, number 24, Rickenbach. Makes the first.
Second free throw up and short, no good. So we have an over the back though on Chung on the rebound attempt. Good box out there by Cross, so he'll draw the foul. So they'll go the other way.
His second, team's third.
As Chung picks up his second, and now Williams will inbound, and Cross will go full court and try to cut into this lead, which stands at 12 at the moment. It's 35-23 with 4 minutes to play. That's now Kennedy trying to put some moves on, but can't shake Chung. Now Cross now drives middle, aggressive drive, draws a lot of contact. He gets up quickly and heads to the line for 2 free throw attempts.
Foul number 15, Aiden Colby, his third, team's fourth.
First shot is up and good, so Cross keeping a minute at the free throw line here. There's no field goals in the second half for the Spartans. As Cross now receives the ball, settle. Shot is up and short, rush that one. Rebound here the other way comes Colby. Colby now pulls it back, and Nonnewaug will set their offense up once more. So Colby now drives, nearly loses it. Pull up, turnaround, good. Nice shot, nice looking shot there from Aiden Colby as he turns around about 6 feet from the basket and extends the lead back up to 13 with 3:30 to play. He's now up top is Kennedy. Kennedy now dishes it off. Euro step there, nice move, but rejected away from Rickenbach. Now 3-ball up, Aiden Cross, no good. That elusive field goal still pending here for the Spartans as we have a foul on Jason Kennedy reaching in on the rebound on Rickenbach, so he'll draw the foul. But the Chiefs will go full court with 3:16 to play, nursing a 13-point lead on the road here in Waterbury. So now Conti crosses the timeline. Bounce pass over to Colby. Colby back over to Conti as they'll play catch now, swinging it around back and forth. Trying to get it into the big man, no good. Tries once more with the smaller defenders on him. Battle for it underneath. And looks like we have another tie up here. Possession arrow favors Nonnewaug. So Conti underneath will inbound it. The screens are set way up top, just at the logo. Now he inbounds it into the corner. Conti wide open 3-ball attempt is up and good. So Conti extends the lead out to 16. Now with 2.5 to play in the third quarter. It's not the quarter Ronan O'Leary would have liked to see his guys come out on, as the pull-up jumper is up and good there from Aiden Cross, who has all the points here in the third quarter for the Spartans, trying to keep him in this. And that's the first field goal of the quarter and the half for the Spartans. So now up top, Colby making some moves on Williams. Now goes up off glass, no good. Rebound right to Colby again. Colby goes up, floater, no good. Rickenbach, another offensive board, slapped away, but foul there on Kennedy. And Kennedy, that's his fourth, so he better be careful with a whole quarter to play. Sorry, that's Kennedy's own, that's only his second, excuse me. So now we have a sub coming in. Jonathan Bracy checking in for Jeremiah Williams. Is also checking in is Ben Stewart for Nonnewaug, and we have steps as Chung, a little too antsy with the feet, and turns it over now, back over to Career Academy as they look to try to get something going here, some nice momentum to go into the final frame. Down 26-40 with 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Trying to build some momentum here. Is now up top. Was crossed to Kennedy. Now Kennedy surveys up top, gets it to Pierce. Pierce now drives, floater up, air ball, no good bothered there by the defense. And now back the other way comes Colby for Nonnewaug. So Stewart wide open the corner for a moment. Got it, but the defense caught up, and now Nonnewaug will get into their defense. It's now up top is Roden. Roden picks up his dribble, gets it over to Chung. Chung plays with it over to Colby. Colby nowhere to go as well. Good defensive possession here by the Spartans. Now he tries to make his move, drives left, floats it up and in. Aiden Colby really getting the scoring going. Now quickly up ahead, pushing it is Jason Kennedy. Nice take there, able to draw the foul and one. And will head to the line for the three-point opportunity. Foul there on Dylan Chung as he's starting to pick up the fouls here. His third with 1:11 to play in the third quarter. We'll see if Tim Fitzpatrick takes him out as Kennedy. Shot is up and no good. So a battle for it.
Checking the game for the Spartans, number 32, Jeremiah Williams.
So we have a substitution. Jeremiah Williams checks in for Jaden Bracey. As Career Academy will keep possession after that smack away from Nonnewaug. And now driving in, no good on the attempt there from Sonny Pierce. And Pierce again, frustration foul 90 feet from the basket. Can't like that. So he can't seem to find any openings as he turns it over. 14-point lead though for Nonnewaug.
His third, team's fourth.
So Pierce now at 3. As Nonnewaug comes back the other way, it's Aiden Colby. Colby puts the move on now, pulls up into the corner for Chung. Chung three ball up and good. So brings the lead back up to 17 now as back the other way comes Career Academy. Pierce now up top, tries to drive, draws the contact, somehow gets it up. No good, but he'll head to the line for 2.
Now I foul number 15, Aiden Colby, his fourth.
So Colby now in foul trouble, his 4th foul, so he'll take a seat in a moment. Checking back into the game for him is going to be Rickenback as the first shot is up and good by Sonny Pierce as he'll have another one.
Number 24, Charles Rickenback.
There's now a substitution here. Never mind. Looks like. So now Pierce will settle in for the second free throw attempt. Shot is up and no good as it touches all the rim except the net. And rebounded there by Chung, and back the other way will come Conti with under a minute to play here in the third quarter, up 16. So Nonnewaug looks like they'll be content to take it to the fourth quarter with the lead the way it is, if not better, as they'll hold for the last shot presumably, as they play catch up top. The defense extends a little bit. Conti has trouble with it, and it looked like it was off of Conti's leg, but Nonnewaug will retain possession. As good defense there from Sonny Pierce to take them out of their element a little bit, as he'll take a seat now at 16.7 to play. As now Conti crosses the timeline, 12 seconds to play. Makes his move now, pulls it back up. Tries to pull it up, finds the open Chung. Chung for 3 from the elbow, extended, no good. 3 seconds to play. If they push from half court, shot is up and no good off left, but good attempt there from Aiden Cross, as we'll head to the 4th and final quarter of this game with Nonnewaug leading 45-29 over the Career Academy Spartans of Waterbury. So that's the second horn as we go to the second quarter of the second half. As these two teams look to settle this in the fourth quarter, as Career Academy will get the final possession, or will get possession to start the final quarter, trailing 45-29. So within reach, they've come back from about 8 earlier in the game. Had a lead as high as 4, but now trailing after a torrent run to start the third quarter from Nonnewaug, as the ball is inbounded now to Sonny Pierce, as he'll get the offense started as he takes on Conti one-on-one, spins, fadeaway, up and good. Nice looking shot there from Sonny Pierce. So a good start to the fourth quarter there, as the lead is trimmed to 14 with 7:43 to play. Stewart now makes his move, drives in, left-handed layup, up and good. So nice answer there from Nonnewaug. Balloons the lead back up to 16. And now back the other way comes Kennedy. He nearly loses it. Now gets it into the corner to Cross as he pulls it back out. Thinks about it, goes back middle, pull-up jumper, up and good. So 2 for 2 to start the fourth quarter are the Spartans, as they look to get something going. So high energy to start. So at least they're engaged. So now back the other way comes Ben Stewart. Stewart now to Chung. Chung drives middle, layup, up and good. Nice take there from Chung as he finished through some contact on the way to the rim. And now back the other way comes Pierce. So Pierce receives the pick, goes the other way, crosses over, pull-up jumper is up and good. Sonny Pierce starting to get cooking late as the lead back to 14. As the defense now with a little bit more intensity as they look to try to do something about this, but bad foul there from Aiden Cross as he got a little bit too aggressive there. So we have a substitution out of the game coming. Jeremiah Williams checking in is Jonathan Bracey.
For the Spartans, number 1, Jonathan Bracey.
As now we have a side out, so not quite in the penalty. As Roden now will get it into Conti. As he's met up top by Aiden Cross. Conti now picks up his dribble pretty far from the basket, but timeout called though. Tim Fitzpatrick didn't like what he saw there. Saw his guy was in trouble, called a timeout, as he'll talk it over with his guys and regroup with 6:30 to play, nursing a 14-point lead in the fourth quarter of this out-of-conference matchup. We'll take a quick break as well. We'll come right back. So 6:30 to play as the second horn sounds. Nonnewaug will inbound it in front of their own bench, leading 14. Trying to close out this short-handed but frisky Spartans team as they try to defend their home court, as Conti now across the timeline goes behind the back, trying to play around the screen set by Chung, but now will end up getting it to Chung. As he looks to make his move now, gets it back over to Conti. Conti drives right into the corner, but now nice pass there to Charles Rickenback as he's able to finish on the pocket pass. So extend the lead back up to 16. Now with 6 minutes to play, quickly back the other way comes Sonny Pierce, tries to answer back. Drives in now, turns it over. Conti quick back the other way. Chung now in, nearly blocked again, but Chung able to finish this time on the left-handed layup. And the lead is up to 18 with 5:47 to play in the final quarter. So now Cross now over to Bracey. Deep three-ball attempt there from Kennedy, unable to go in. But offensive rebound there by Jaden Bracey, the older brother. Senior center able to connect on that. And now Drive middle, quick shot, up and good. Quick answer there by Ben Rhodes, and that's a demoralizing shot right there. So with 5:10 to play, 56-37 is the lead. Nice quick drive there, but unable to finish was Cross, and now quickly back the other way, Colby. Colby drives in through contact, tries to go righty, unable to. Offensive rebound by Rickenback. Rickenback couldn't get the finish to go, and now a battle underneath, and Rickenback picks up the foul.
And foul number 24, Charles Rickenback.
So they're in the bonus, are the Chiefs.
Team 7, goal line, shooting 1-1, number 1, Jonathan Bracy.
So Jonathan Bracy, the freshman, will head to the line shooting 1-1. We'll see if he can get the pair going. First shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Chung. And now slowly, I should say, back the other way comes Aiden Colby for the Chiefs as they look to try to run out this clock. Quick play there, give and go. Playing catch with Conti was Aiden Colby, and the lead is up to 21 with 4:35 to play. Step back three there by Pierce, rimmed out, no good. Skying in for the rebound attempt. And blowing the layup there was Chung. Now a three attempt in the corner from Cross, no good. Battle for it between teammates. Chung comes up with it, looks to push. They're looking to try to really put their feet down on this matchup. As now Colby will wait for the defense to come to him. Extends it out as they go into a four corners offense. Three ball up, no good. Offensive rebound by Chung, off glass, and good. So the run continues for the Chiefs. Kennedy goes in to the paint, unable to find anything, and kicks it back out to Cross. Cross now waits as the clock ticks away, but the lead is 23. Now as the ball's inside there to Pierce. Pierce now drops it off to Bracy, and Bracy back on the board again. Off of the nice feed from Pierce. So bad pass there from Conti. Nearly stolen away from Pierce, so still working out there. So we have a substitution out of the game coming, Ben Roden, likely for the last time. And checking in is Ben Stewart to finish out the game. As nearly turns it over. Conti able to come up with it, races into the front court, drives into the body of Bracy, and back the other way comes Pierce, 2-on-1. Stepping out to the three-point line is Cross, and Cross, sign of the times there. A 2-on-1 break. Popping out to the three-point line is offensive rebound by Sonny Pearson. He's fouled by Charles Rickenback, who wasn't straight up and down. So the whistle's blown. To the line goes Sonny Pierce. Shooting foul, so the first is up and good. Not that it matters anymore. Second shot is up and good. So 60-41, Nonnewaug inbounding it. Career Academy still extending their defense. Looking to make them work for it in the final couple of minutes. It's quickly in to the lane. Went Colby, tried to dish it off, but fouled beforehand. So that'll put him in the bonus. Colby will head to the line for a 1-and-1 opportunity. Or next time. Next time. So now underneath Conti inbounds, a dangerous pass picked up by Chung. Colby now drives baseline. So we have a foul, so that'll put him in into the bonus.
Number 23, Jaden Bracy, his fourth.
So Bracy picks up his fourth. He better be careful, or else he might have a quicker finish of the night than he would have anticipated. As now to the line goes Aiden Colby. Front end of the 1-and-1 is good, so he'll shoot another as the lead is back up to 20. Second shot is up and good for Aiden Cross, and extends lead up to 21, and back the other way comes Career Academy quickly. As Pierce now waits up top, takes his defender on one-on-one, off glass, able to knock it in. So filling up the stat sheet in the fourth quarter is Sonny Pierce, finally getting on a rhythm, but just too little, too late. Now with 2.5 to play. Chung now takes some contact, kicks it back out to Colby. Colby driving in to the paint, no good. Battle for the offensive rebound, picked up eventually by Pierce. Passes it inside, nice dish.
Spartans basket, Aiden Cross.
Over to Aiden Cross, able to finish on the fast break attempt. Defense is extended, but up top, 3-ball attempt. Ben Stewart way off. Quickly back the other way, Sonny Pierce. And Pierce is able to lay it in. So the lead down to 15 with 2:03 to play. We'll see what's going to happen, but we're not done here yet, folks, as Ronan O'Leary calls a 30-second timeout. So the shorthanded Spartans team putting up a fight, not giving up. Now with 2:03 to play, down 62-47, but still extending the defense, still pressuring, still pushing it on offense, still looking for open shots. The opportunities are there, were there. It's just a matter of it wasn't their night tonight. Or is it? Still have 2:03 to play, so never know. So walking back out onto the stage come both teams, as now the pressure is full court for Career Academy. Is into the press breaker go the Chiefs of Nonnewaug. Quickly into the front court is Ben Conti. Conti pressured immensely now and hands it off to Chung, who gets it over to Colby. Colby picks up his dribble and gets it back to Conti. Conti in no rush now. No shot clock in the Naugatuck Valley League. So he'll happily run some clock out. As now swinging it around over to Colby. Colby now pulls it back up, looks for space, and back over to Stewart. And now a tie-up. So heads-up play there from Cross, but unfortunately the arrow is facing the other direction than he would have liked, and Nonnewaug will keep possession. So Conti now gets the inbound in the backcourt. Tries to put some moves on Cross, but can't shake him. Picks up his dribble and gets it back over to Colby. Colby putting some moves on. Guarded up top by Bracy. As now this clock will run. Nonnewaug finally takes it in, but an offensive foul is called.
Offensive foul, Spartans ball.
So risky there by Jaden Bracy, but it pays off with 4 fouls. Steps in front of the defender and draws the charge. So gets the turnover as the bench is emptied now for Nonnewaug. Is checking into the game now is Eli Brochu, Traden Medonis, Mauro Mandibre. As up top, they swing it around as Career Academy, who they don't have a bench to empty. Up top, 3-ball, no good by Kennedy. Rebounded there by Braden Alteri. And in the backcourt, they play with it, maybe a little bit too much. Finally get it to where it needs to be. Battle for it underneath, rebounded there. Underneath and blocked away. And now we have the final substitution here for the Spartans, is checking into the game is Raheem Queen. So now stolen away by Pierce. Pierce ahead quickly is Kennedy. Kennedy off glass, a nice finish there. Now the lead 62-49, under 30 seconds to play now. The defense extends, stolen there by Pierce. Pierce then throws it out of bounds, so had nowhere to save it to. Nonnewaug will keep possession for the final 22.2
For the Spartans, number 1, Jonathan Bracey.
And now really the last substitution. Jonathan Bracey checks in. So it's all cosmetic at this point. Driving in, number 22, Traden Madonis misses the layup.
And our next number 4.
So 4 seconds to play. Kennedy now fading away, no good. And that'll do it, folks. Coming in from Nonnewaug from the Berkshire League, the Chiefs come to Waterbury and defeat the Career Academy Spartans on their home floor, 64-49. Thank you for joining us, folks. Stay safe, stay warm, mask up, and bundle up. We'll see you next time on Waterbury Boys Basketball Hoops on YouTube.